Hello there. Welcome to this week's wee word. I had to change a light bulb last night, this bulb, and it reminded me of a story, maybe you know it, about the man who invented the first light bulbs, Thomas Edison. Those first light bulbs used to take 24 hours to make, a whole day. And the story goes that when the first light bulb had been made, Thomas Edison gave it to a young boy to trust him to take it up the stairs to test it. But he said to him, be very careful, carry it very carefully. So this boy went up the stairs one at a time, very carefully, very slowly. But you can guess what happened. He was nearly at the top when he dropped the bulb and it broke. And so Thomas Edison and his team had to spend a whole day, another 24 hours, making just one bulb. And you know what Edison did then? He gave it to the same boy and asked him to take it up the stairs and to be careful. And he did. And the boy got all the way up the stairs and the bulb didn't break. And I like that story because Edison gave that young boy a second chance. A second chance to get it right. There's a story in the Bible, a story about a parable, another story that Jesus told. It was about a man who owned a garden. And in this garden was a fig tree, and this man really liked figs. And he went to the fig tree hoping that there would be figs, but there were none. And he got really angry. He got really frustrated. He went to the gardener and he said, that fig tree, we've had it for 3 years and it hasn't produced a single fig. Cut the thing down. And the gardener said, no. Let's wait and see. Give it 1 more year. I'll dig around the tree and I'll put some fertilizer in and we'll see. And if next year it produces no fruit, well then we'll cut it down. And what Jesus was talking about there was second chances. He was talking about forgiveness. He was saying, this is how God wants to treat you. Because God wants you and me to produce good fruit. Now, not bananas or apples or pears, not that kind of fruit. No, the kind of fruit God wants us to produce is love and joy and peace and patience and goodness and kindness. But God knows that that's not just as easy as it sounds. He knows that sometimes we won't produce that kind of fruit in our lives. So what he says is, I'll give you a second chance. I'll let you try again. And just like that gardener said to the man who owned the fig tree, look, I'll dig round it and I'll fertilize it and I'll look after it and we'll see what will happen. So if we let Jesus and Jesus' teaching and Jesus' word, if we let that feed our lives, if we listen to what Jesus says, and if we follow what Jesus wants, then we will produce good fruit. We'll produce love in our lives and joy and peace and patience and goodness and kindness. But what's important to know is that God will always give us a second chance. He will help us to make the right choices and to get it right, even if it takes us a couple of times. And I don't know about you, but I'm glad to know that, because I need a lot of second chances. I hope you have a good week ahead. Take care. Be good to yourself, be kind to yourself. And I hope we see one another soon.